Hello, guys. Happy Wednesday. It's High Priestess Jamila. How y'all doing this afternoon? So, today, what I want to talk about is all of you people out there who pretty much are like your creationist, your trailblazers. I want to talk to the trailblazers today. The personality types that created and shaped the world that we live in right now, with a lot of the conveniences and the things that we enjoy in life. And when you look back in Inventors, the Inventors too. I love people that invent things. Can you imagine if somebody would have tried to stop or hate on the inventor of the dishwasher? That would have sucked. Think about everything that gives you all of the luxuries in life. The inventors of the furnace, the inventors of the hot water heater, indoor plumbing, lawnmowers, peanut butter, the light bulb. I wonder if they had haters. You know what I'm saying? Like, can you imagine? You know what? I want to invent something to where people can take a lamp and screw a light bulb in it and it'll be light. Oh man, that ain't gonna never work. You gonna fail. Ain't nothing gonna happen. But then they did it, right? You know, they did it. And it's great. I imagine they did have haters. What you talking about? So that was so long ago when you think about like all of the people that have created something and you got somebody trying to destroy that of what you created for yourself, right? Just anything that you want to create and you got somebody trying to stop you, your progression in life. You got people out there that want to keep you down. They real ignorant. They kind of remind you of the mother in uh Precious. What if Precious wanted to eat a salad? Mama, I don't want to eat these pig feet tonight. I want to eat a salad. You gonna eat these pig feet and you gonna stay fat. You gonna stay fat and I don't care about your arteries being clogged. You gonna eat these pig feet. That's what we are. We niggas. We gonna eat some pig feet and we gonna die with clogged arteries. Can you imagine if there wasn't the energy of progression and healing? God. Yeah, we got stuff like that going on. Imagine coming from an environment like the people that you got out here in this world, coming from an environment. Hey, Jen. Hey, girl. Hey. Imagine coming from an environment where your parents may have smoked crack cocaine and drank a whole lot. They smoked crack, I guess, to uplift them, and they had to drink a bunch of alcohol to bring them down. Imagine coming from that environment and how, if maybe they tried to be different, maybe they dared to be different, but then your mama was like Precious, and no, we all smoke crack in this family, and smoke some crack and stay in the ghetto, and God, I didn't come from that kind of family. I'm gonna tell you exactly the kind of family I came from. My grandmother was the first Black United States postal manager supervisor, the first Black. Okay. She also started a business when she retired. Well, before she retired, she started her business. After she retired, my grandmother pretty much opened up an entire hair salon in her basement. Okay. Yeah, Precious. Yeah, it's pretty sad, isn't it? And you got people out there, and see, here's why. This is the reason why I'm bringing up Baron Samedi or any other deity that is similar, right? Okay, Santa Martha. There's a lot of goddesses and gods that are gods and goddesses of death, of change, that are similar. So when you think about the people that are doing stuff like that, and I think about this a lot. This is food for thought. People that gravitate towards Christianity, okay? And this is the reason why that's not my religion. It's not. Uh and I say that, I don't have no reason to hate on nobody. I don't hate on nobody. I don't hate on nobody. I congratulate. But I notice that people that, and it ain't, I mean, it can be, I'm not saying that a pagan witch or a Satanist witch can't speak stuff on you. But for some reason in the religion of Christianity, I noticed that they use their tongues as a weapon. They like to try to speak things upon people. And so that's why witches like myself, will let those people eat their words like broken glass. Eat your words and swallow it because they lazy as hell. And then, oh, this person is and then, the only reason why Christianity is not my religion is because they are so disrespectful to women. That's my one thing about Christianity that I don't like, is the disrespect of the woman, right? It's very sexist. So I don't deal with it. That's why I don't deal with Christianity. Or, it's not to say that every Christian man is like that, but I just, yeah, yeah, no. And even a lot of the gods like Buddha, like Ra, they didn't like the goddesses. So that's why instead of going to Buddha, I like to go to his mama, okay, which is the female aspect. She had to give birth to Buddha. Buddha actually had like several mothers. Actually, it's quite, y'all should look that up. Anyway, you know, imagine somebody trying to stop your progression financially, physically. You're trying to literally improve your physical reality. And it doesn't matter when. It doesn't matter when you do that, whether or not you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, it doesn't matter, but that's what you are doing, and you're progressing. And those people see you progress, and they want to try to make you digress. Yeah, she did. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Black Karma. Hello. Yeah. Yeah, man, that, oh my God, it just, oh goodness. Imagine somebody trying to ruin your progress in life, though. What do you do? And they're saying that they're doing it in the name of religion, in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. Mm-mm-mm. So they use the Christian God as their excuse for hating on you. I wonder if the inventor of the light bulb went to hell when he died. I don't think he did. I think he went to heaven if he believed in that. You got people out there that are trying to do that. And really what you want to do is you just want those people to go away. You want those people to not exist anymore. You want those people to stop trying to mess with your progress. You want those people to just dry up and go somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, because why are they doing that? And I'm not talking about paranoia, because I've seen people that are paranoid. I've seen people that are totally paranoid. She trying to stop me. Can't nobody ever say I tried to stop them from living their life. Can't nobody ever say that, because I ain't dumb enough to be trying to stop somebody. Maybe my spirits might do that if they see you as a threat to me. If you threatening me, maybe they will. But otherwise, go live your life. Why would I waste my time in my life trying to stop you? That's going to mess with my progression. That's going to mess with what I'm trying to do. So you got a lot of people out there that are doing that. You do. For some reason, they're obsessed with, we got to tear down the system, and we got to, you tearing down the system of what? You need to tear down your own system. I love this world. I love the fact that the world is my oyster. I love the fact that I can do anything as long as I'm within my boundaries of self and I'm not harming anyone. Because in reality, let's say, for example, there was another spiritualist on YouTube with the same exact name as mine, and she called herself High Priestess Jamila. Would I run around the internet crying and stalking her and looking up her documents? Her real name is Jamila. My name is kind of rare. Imagine if there was another High Priestess Jamila, which I'm pretty sure there's other High Priestess Jamilas. And I'm going to run around the internet and I got to destroy this High Priestess Jamila is in social media. She trying to take my identity. She trying to be me. And I got to take her down. And she don't even know who the hell I am. Like, who are you, crazy lady? My name is Jamila and I'm a high priestess. I don't know. Maybe I'm a special kind of person. I always have considered myself to be special. Some people couldn't handle that. I mean, and a lot of people, y'all know this, and see, that's why Tarot Land is in such a chaos, because they fake, they frauds, they are. That's why they're so chaotic, and they got to prove something, and they got to argue, and they got to go back and forth, and they got to do this, and they got to do that, and da 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 da, and I got to do this, and they are chaotic. And the reason why they're so chaotic is because somebody new come out in the tarot community and instantly everybody feels some type of way. Instantly, oh, I'm gonna lose money. Oh, I'm going, so and so taking all my views. And oh God, ick. Not knowing, not understanding that that person created their own. They haven't said anything about you. If somebody is saying something about you, following you around, stalking you, then yeah, they're probably trying to take away from you. They're trying to get your viewers to come and look at them. Yeah, that's exactly what they're trying to do. But if this person is just like, I got my channel, I've got my website, I've got my business, I'm offering services, hey, do your thing. That's how I am, because I know that this world is it's expanding. It's very abundant. People that are paranoid and delusional, I believe they are responsible for the failing economy, and they need to stop it. K1EQL. Yeah, they need to stop it. It's stupid. It really is. It's so stupid because they feel intimidated. They feel threatened. And so they go through all of these changes going up and down all around. And in the meantime, that's why I always tell all these tarot card readers, hell, you need to protect yourself, especially if you're a woman. Because if you're a woman, men and women coming after you. Women first. I'm a tarot reader. I'm a psychic. Oh, I'm a psychic and I don't need the cards. And I'm this and I'm that. And it's exhausting. It is. It's absolutely freaking exhausting. It sucks. So it's a matter of life and death for many of you guys. A lot of you guys you're not gonna fold. You're not gonna fold. You're not going to digress. You're not gonna let somebody stop your progression. You rather eat salads with maybe some oil, well, not oysters, maybe some nice grilled chicken, a nice grilled chicken sandwich, maybe a Cobb salad and some sushi, something healthy. You don't want to go to the grocery store and get a $5 pack of pig feet. Even though pig feet are good, I like pigtails and pig feet. I do. I like pigtails and pig feet. But if you're trying to get healthy, and you got to have a balance. You can't eat pig feet every day. You can't eat pig feet and fried chicken every day. You're gonna be unhealthy. Okay, especially if you bread it and stuff like that, you may end up fat. You may end up with clogged arteries. That's all you eat every day. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why healthy food, eating healthier, is more expensive. You know, and it don't always have to be expensive. Like if you need to cut corners, maybe make you a tuna salad. Sprinkle a little bit of tuna on top of your salad. You know what I'm saying? Instead of grilled chicken. And anyway, you got people out there that don't give a damn about themselves. They don't care about their health, their personal health. They don't care about their life. They don't care about living in a ran down building with mold everywhere. They don't care about that. They can't breathe. They don't really know how it feels to breathe properly. They don't. And they out there, right? And instead of them improving their lives, what are they doing? They're trying to stop your progression because they don't feel that they can do it themselves. Hello, Ashe, Miss Laverne. Hey, Stephanie. Hello. And it's just really sad. And so I'm not Haitian. And a lot of people, like, the one thing that I thought about, because when you look at the state or the condition of Haiti, which none of us have ever, well, I haven't ever been to Haiti. A lot of you guys may have, maybe you haven't, but you would think, you know, well, if you're trying to progress and gain money, then look at the state and the condition. It's just like if you work with African gods and goddesses, all you know is the propaganda. You don't really know that there are very progressive areas of Africa, southern and northern, very progressive, where there's female doctors, there's male doctors, there's, so we don't, all you see is the starving children in Africa. All you see is the propaganda. You know what I'm saying? And so, you would think, well, what would they do? You know, well, I think that because, the Baron Samedi, he actually came to me. He actually came to me and was just like, you know, do you need help? So a lot of times these gods will just come to me. They'll pop up somehow, either in my head, and I think that Baron Samedi definitely will help you in that case, especially if you have enemies that they just will stop at nothing. They want you to live bad. They don't want you to have that freshly and newly built property. They don't want you to have that. They don't want you to have a healthy environment. They don't want you, your enemies want you sleeping on a 20-year-old mattress so you can be sick. You're supposed to replace mattresses every few years. You ain't supposed to be sleeping on no old mattress. They want you to have to go to the thrift store and buy beds with bed bugs. They want you to have bed bugs crawling out your butt, and those things are a health hazard. It's unhealthy. Poverty is unhealthy. It is. And poverty comes in many forms. I ran across a video of a Black woman. I believe that she lives in Florida, and she made a video, got a lot of views too, about her public housing and how her public housing was great and it was clean and her place was nice and clean. And she said, I work a job, and that's nice, but and I felt, I was happy for her, but uh everybody ain't so lucky. There's some people that are living in public housing, and it's overran with drugs and violence. So that may have been just that one area, and I kind of felt like she was sort of glamorizing poverty. But and hey, a lot of you women, they put you in that position. They do not want women to be wealthy on their own, which is stupid, which is why there's a stupid gender war, which is so stupid. It's so stupid. The more they try to keep the woman in poverty, the men are going to be in poverty as well. Okay. If it where there are impoverished women and men, there's men. I'm sorry, where there are impoverished women and children, there's men in that same poverty. All of us are, every last one of us, including men. Even, I don't care where you live, okay, how you live, you still living in poverty, okay, because that's poverty energy. For you to say to a woman, you can't progress without a man. Wow. Yeah. Oh, you're doing all that without a husband? Where's your husband? And it does create a lot of hatred between men and women. It's hate. It's hate. Pretty much is what it is. It's and a lot of you women, you want to create a better life for your children and for your families, and it ain't nothing wrong with that. Why do they care? Why do they feel that you're taking away from them somehow? Maybe perhaps if they would look at themselves and look to themselves and work on themselves instead of worrying about what you're doing. Because a man that's constantly worrying about your money don't have money himself. He don't have nothing. And they don't really understand that money is energy. So, and while I do believe that there are plenty of resources for everybody, but if you want to go and uh well, it's not legal for you to just go and start chopping down trees and building a house, even though there are people that are doing it. Okay. There are people that will go and they have tents and they have, hot stoves, and some people do it for pleasure and for fun, and it does look fun. Uh, you know, there's this channel I watch called at Atin Aleski or something like that. They do a lot of camping and stuff, and so that looks fun. But they have a house, they have a home to go home to, you know, and so basically, what they do is they try to hinder, and they, and so that's why for me, one of my visions, and this is not just for women, but I think that it's mainly for the benefit of the woman and the children, is to build a strong network of women who are strong and wealthy, or just comfortable and content and stable. Okay, and for us to have a backup, for us to have a support system, in case there's some trouble. We all pitch in and help each other out. You know what I'm saying? That's what we need. That's what I'm working on when it comes to my coven, because it's unfair. It is sexism is the main thing, though. I think sexism is a bigger problem than racism, to be honest with you, when it comes to that. Although both are equally as disgusting. Um, and for some reason, they make it all about competition. It's not about competition. Us women, we've always, especially those of you that have children, for, and they'll say, well, what about the fact that you had the baby and you didn't, and you wasn't ready for the baby? But the moment you gave birth to that child, you wanted a better life for your kid, hopefully. Hopefully you wanted a better life for your children. Why do they feel like they going to lose if you win? If you think that way, you going to always lose. If you feel like somebody else's win is your loss, you always losing. Cuz it's a lot of people winning around you. And they are out there, and they are stagnant, and they are ignorant, and they are wishing for your downfall every single day. And for sometimes it works. Yeah, you hear about people all the time. That's why I be telling people they be living high on the hog. People be living good, and it's somebody that is less fortunate, and they can't get up. They can't get up at all, and they are wishing and praying for your downfall. And you see those people fall. It works what they do, because it's probably because it's so lower vibrational and it's a lot of hate. You know what I'm saying? So you still need spiritual protection, even if you got money. Even if you got money, you have to hold on to it, because people out there, they want you to lose everything that you have. So I am, just call me the devil's advocate. Especially at my company, I work with people that range in situations. Like, I can work with somebody that's very wealthy, or I can work with somebody that is trying to get there. As long as you know you can get there, as long as you match up with me and you know that you can get to where you want to get and you have a goal, then I'm good with you. Okay. You don't ever want, like, and it's, there can I say this, there are a lot of women out there that advocate for that. Well, you got to have a husband in order for you to be considered high class. Okay, well, how about oh god, is that going with your spirit? Is that, I mean, think about it, that's mission impossible. They're liars. They are. They're liars. The your chances of getting a What a rich, wealthy husband, or even a husband that you can get along with, is slim to none. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It is. So you're supposed to stop your life. You're not supposed to do anything in life because you don't have a husband. Or just think about all of the female inventors. They didn't have husbands. I believe that one of the queens, she ruled for 40 years without a husband or children. So if you don't have a husband, and this is what they're doing, like this is literally what, and see, that's why when you go against the grain, they want to attack you, they want to kill you, they want you dead, they want you to die, because they want everybody in one system. And it's stupid, because what if a woman who has children unmarried creates something that is going to benefit this whole world, but the whole world shuns her? What if a single mother invented the cure for cancer? What if she discovered the cure for cancer, and the whole world just ignores her and says, "No, I don't want that cure for cancer." Why? Because you're a single mother. You don't have a husband. So we just gonna keep letting these people die of cancer. We just gonna keep letting little children die of cancer. Yeah, that makes a whole lot of sense. And a lot of people, what they do is they give up. I ain't through with this side yet. I ain't gonna be through with this side for a long time. But a lot of people give up. They look at the world, they say, shit. They say these people are stupid. They look at the people in the world, and they look at a majority of the people, and they say these people are stupid. I just want to go to the other side. I ain't ready for all of that. I don't think I'll ever be ready for that. Like, shoot, I just want to go on the other side and get away from this. This is stupid. Because people are becoming dumber and dumber. They becoming more dumbed down. It's so weird. I don't know. Maybe it is the fluoride in the water, but you can always go and buy a filter. I feel like when if you buy your house and you're able to have a person come out and install a filter. I don't care if it's a small house. It can even be a tiny home. As long as you can afford to have a serviceman come out and put a fluoride filter on your water that comes into your house, that is progression. 'Cause maybe it is the fluoride in the water that's dumbing so many people down. I don't know. It's weird, ain't it, y'all? Hey, it's really a trip, man. And here's the one thing I want to tell you. They are out there, and they run in packs, and they switch up. If it ain't one person, it's another person. What they want to do is they want to try to make life so miserable for you that you don't even want to be here no more. You know what I'm saying? Just because that's what they feel like doing. That's all they're capable of doing. They want to make your life miserable. They and don't ever let them do that to you. You have to be strong-minded. And it's not that all day long you got to obsess, because OCD and obsession is never good for your manifestations. It's not. If you're sitting there obsessing, that's not good. You cannot obsess over a problem. That's the one thing I tell my clients. You were very lucky. First of all, you're lucky, right? Luck is very valuable, but then you took action. So you took that good luck and you were able to pay for spiritual work. Once you get that spiritual work, why are you still obsessing over the problem? Let go of the problem. Let go of poverty. Let go of that struggle. Let go. Let it, just let it go. Either let it go if it's something that you need to let go of it, so that you can start to transmute, right? And it's very, very difficult for people to do that. That's one of the biggest hurdles. So it's something that I talk to my spirit team about a lot when it comes to my clients, even the ones that I had 5 years ago. I'm constantly saying, any of my clients, when I commune with my spirit team, I always ask them, please show those clients the way, because that's something that's so difficult when you let go of the problem of the issue. And so a lot of you women, especially you women, y'all are dealing with, hold on, y'all, I gotta light up my protection jar. I see. Give me a second. I gotta light up my family protection jar. Because for some reason, I don't know, that ain't happening in a while. I guess a breakthrough is happening. So for the first time in a long time, my spirit team wanted me to do readings, just general readings for my channel, on what do you need to let go of? What do you need to release? Right? And that's I always tell y'all, buy a reading. The readings, even if you can't buy spiritual work, buy a reading, because the readings are very enlightening. And I think that you guys should focus on this as far as letting go. Like, for example, a lot of you guys, um, one EQL, if you don't mind me picking on you for a second. I ain't picking on you. You know I love you. But one EQL has shared some of her struggles, and she spoke about her parents. My encouragement is to let them go. Cut the cord and just let them go. It's time. So we have a new moon coming up on the 17th, and we'll be in Cancer. We're in Gemini right now. Okay. So these are this is a very, very powerful time. That new moon in Cancer is going to be for you women. And it's a new moon in Cancer right before Lamas. Okay. Which is all about the harvest and all about prosperity and abundance. And it's going to be extremely powerful for you guys to work on your security. Security is different for some people. Some people feel like their security would be having $10,000 in savings that you just don't touch. This is your savings. You may be able to take something out, maybe, you know, for emergencies every month, but then you put that, if you had 10,000 in savings, you could revolve 1,000, take 1,000 out, put 1,000 back. Okay. And you just keep that money in savings, and you can actually grow your money that way too if you have a savings account. Okay. So it's time to let it go. Let go of the anger, let go of the negative results that it had in your life. Just let it go. This is all about letting go. Let go of those things that created struggle in your life. Your children, for the mothers out there, your children didn't create the struggle. Children are blessings. And what they don't want you to know is that God, because I talked to God, and God told me that whenever you have a child, that doesn't mean that you should just go out and have a bunch of babies, but if you want to, that's fine. When you have a child, God provides for each individual child, right? God does that. A lot of people don't know that because they don't really know who God is. They don't know source. You know what I'm saying? They don't know source. Let's see what one EQL said. Yes, the extra baggage was intentional and they were trying to kill me, letting go of them permanently no matter what. Yeah, and letting go of a lot of the times you got to let go of the memories. Those memories is what keep you tied, and start creating new memories. Start creating something new. And then, so I did some really powerful readings on TikTok. In particular for the Sagittarius, this is really interesting because my Neptune is in Sagittarius. What I can see very clearly is that Sagittariuses are having a hard time letting go of trauma. And the reason why is because that trauma empowered them and gave them strength, but it's became a codependency. And that your strength you don't have to be in a constant cycle of trauma to have strength. You just have it. You've already manifested the strength and now you can move forward, right? And yeah, there is a good way of you can definitely use your wisdom to help others that are where you were 10, 20 years ago, but it don't have to be a situation to where you have to personalize it. Like, for example, as an influencer, I'm not going to be bringing up any trauma from my childhood that may have been intentionally created, but I can still talk about traumatic things to reach people that may need my help and assistance. So I'm changing a lot, y'all. I'm so excited about the change. Hold on a second, guys. Jacob, can you tell your brother to come here? I'm so excited about the change that's coming up, guys. There's a lot of dramatic changes, even in my practice and the way that I do my spiritual work, the way that I work my spiritual cases, the way that I'm practicing my witchcraft. A lot of changes that are allowing my creative juices to flow. So yeah, I could see that specifically with the Sagittarius, that trauma shouldn't make you or break you. And at this point, it's probably best in order for you to heal yourself to to heal yourself from that trauma and move on and let it go. Okay. Yes, Raina, I agree. Hey, can you make some coffee? Yeah, thank you, honey. Um, yeah, like seriously. And I'm gonna tell y'all what's happening. A lot of people are wondering what's going on, so people freaked out. People are freaking out, and they're always, yeah, there is somebody that's always trying to curse you. I think that you should protect yourself from curses and you should do reversals if you have to, if it's necessary. Your spirit guides are going to let you know when you need to reverse or throw back a curse. Absolutely. But I'm going to tell y'all exactly what's happening. Why are things so much more difficult to transmute? So, a lot of people, what they've been doing is they have been creating chaos and negativity to access energy, quick, fast energy. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Energy, energy, energy. Let's transmute it. Guess what? That energy is not transmuting. Why is that? And this is for everybody. This is what's going on. Even for our politicians, even as far as like this is the answer to, because everybody's afraid of a recession right now, right? It's always that looming fear of a recession that's happening. Guess what? Your negative energy is not transmuting. Why is that? And it is because I feel this spirit is really trying to create a new world. They are really trying to manifest out of that negativity to where they're recreating the negative stuff. They're recreating it. They're going back over it to create success, and it's not going to work. That energy is not going to transmute. A lot of it isn't going to transmute. So that's the problem. If y'all have been having issues with manifestation, it is because the energy is not transmuting. Okay. Now, you can transmute your negative energy within yourself or your family, but like as far as like people sending you the smoke, oh, I want the smoke, I want the energy, give me the energy. Guess what? You're not going to be able to transmute that. The only thing you can do is transmute your own energy. That's where we're going right now. I had a conversation with the gods, and they told me that this was the downloads that I've been getting for the past week. For the past week or longer, it's been obvious. There used to be a time like when people would do negative things or people would send me negative energy, I would just transmute it. I would do spell work every day. I would have 7-day candles, one black, one red, one green. It would transmute. It's not transmuting anymore. Worldwide, this is globally because people need to change. That's what it is. And I feel like that is what the universe is conspiring right now. The universe has a whole conspiracy going on right now. Right now. Of course, if a little bit of negative energy, like somebody might be having a bad day and they may, give you a funny look, which a lot of people equate as the evil eye, but the evil eye is you. Because how are those people affecting your mind? So that's how you beat the evil eye, is by not allowing other people to create your vision for yourself and for the what's happening in your spiritual and physical reality. Okay. But that's why it's time to walk away from that negativity. If somebody throwing you negative energy or negative spirits, throw it back. Throw back whatever can't be transmuted, because you cannot transmute somebody else's energy. It doesn't belong to you. Codependency is over. The days of codependency is over. And a lot of people don't realize that. And you can tell that it's happening on a global level, especially if you throw your cards and you get the judgment card or the temperance card. Typically, if you get a traditional tarot deck, it's going to be a big angel. And spirit wants people to know that it is going to be confirmed what I'm saying, because what you guys are going to see is a cloud formation very soon that is going to it's going to look like a big ass angel, and it's the angel of death, which is change. It's the angel of destiny, which is change. And it ain't it's you either evolve or die, I guess. That I'm telling y'all, that's about to happen. It's gonna probably be on the news very soon, to where you just gonna see a big ass cloud formation, and it's gonna look like angel. It's gonna look like angel wings with a face and a body. Watch. That's what they telling me, and I can tell the magic is moving in. Um, the crazy part about it is that the universe sent me a very powerful message yesterday when I showed you guys that candle that I did. And literally, you could see the crescent moon. My candle mirrored the moon. And I was like, what is going, like I've been seeing stuff like that for years. And it never scares me. To a lot of people, it's probably like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? You see something like that, like what the, like I got pictures of it. So we're actually, even though we're, well, we were 6 days before the new moon, I literally brought down the moon. I can honestly say that. I'm not bragging. I'm not bragging. It's not, I want y'all to look at the wonders and the fact that magic is all around us. It just, it's not, it doesn't have to be a scary thing. A lot of people are going to be freaked out when they see this big ass angel in the sky. They're going to feel like it's the end of the world, and it's not going to be the end of the world. It's going to be a new beginning. Yeah, the angel of change is coming. It is. Okay. And a lot of people be like, oh, we's gonna die. We about to die. The sky is falling. Oh, goodness gracious. So it's coming. A lot of people gonna think Jesus returned. They're gonna be like, is that Jesus? Well, I ain't never seen Jesus with angel wings before, but maybe it will be some kind of form of Jesus. I'm just telling you that it's the magic. The magic is happening, and for some reason, it's surrounding around this new moon that's coming up, and it is going to be in Cancer, and it is going to be a trip. I felt a little bit of it. You better get ready for it. You better get ready for it. You better get ready to release. You better know how to release. You better know how to let go. If you don't know how to let go, you better teach yourself how to let go, because it's going to hit hard. We're going to have a dark moon in Cancer, which means that we dealing with the moon and the moon and the moon. So it's going to it's going to be a trip. I like Baron Samedi because he's very protective over your babies and stuff. I like his energy, him and his wife, Bridget. But it's not just Baron Samedi. It's so many other different, like the collective. Okay, the collective of gods. Okay, so I feel that we have been either praying or speaking that you ever have a negative cycle in your life, or some negative stuff going on with some negative people, you're just like, oh my God, when will it end? And a lot of y'all, especially because I think there was supposed to be like this end of the world that was supposed to be coming. And it's not the end of the world. It's just it's the end of these cycles, and you just want that cycle to end to where you just wake up in the morning, you just like, let me. If you work a job, you get up and you just go to work, and you just kind of you float in the shower, you float down to your coffee machine, or you just kind of floating around. You just kind of, you know what I'm saying, you just you feel real light. Okay, the things are not heavy anymore, right? And you just float around, you eat your avocado toast with your fried egg or whatever, or your poached egg, and you go to work, and everybody's good day, sir, and it just, everything's smooth. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, and of course there's going to be people that are going to be the stick in the muds. There's going to be the negative Nancy's. There's going to be the negativity, but it's so much of it. Too much negativity is difficult to transmute. That's going to take a long time. There's going to be delays. That's why there's so many delays. So that with it, because nobody, of course, there's going to be days where you may have a bad day. I mean, I personally, for me, the way I am, because I'm on the 10th dimension, I'm on the 10th dimension right now. I went back down to 3D and 4D, but I done floated back up to the 10th dimension. You guys, I'm sorry. I think that the worst problem that I want to have in one day is where I decide I'm going to make some popcorn, but I forgot to get the popcorn oil at the grocery store. Those are the kind of little problems that I want to have. I don't want to have big problems. And all that negativity just creates big problems, just all the time. And I do want to get to the point where if somebody tells me that they hate me, where I can say, I love you, love and light. That is where that's where I want to be. I'm starting to understand love and light. I'm starting to understand the love and the light. I am. For real. So, make sure that even though, obviously the people around you, even family members, they may not be in that place, but you can be the chariot. You can set a good example for them. And it's not to say that, you're not going to ever get frustrated sometimes, but let those days be few and far between. But I think that this moon is going to be extremely powerful. Um, in manifesting security, with the Cancer zodiac, being that I am a Cancer. With us, it's all about the home and security. The home and security. What does that mean? Does that just mean locking the door? No. Security in the home, when it comes to the Cancer energy, is also financial security. So these are things that you want to manifest. And this is going to be a very powerful new moon for that. It is a dark moon. They call it a dark moon. It's a new moon. It's where you can have new beginnings. Um, and I think that you guys should focus on that, and definitely, definitely focus on releasing and letting go. There's nothing wrong with that. If you release and let it go, that's and I tried to do it back in March, but I guess it wasn't time. I feel like it's time. The month of July is a very, very special month. The number 7 is very lucky. So I like this month. It's a good month, um, to do a lot in your life and to focus on those changes and getting past those hurdles and working on self and all of that. And so when I tried to do it back in March, it apparently wasn't time. But it's definitely time to do it now, because that's going to be a very powerful moon. And I think that it should be a focus on letting go, doing things to finalize things out, closing the door, closing those chapters, creating a new book, maybe even a whole new book. Or if you're working on a book, chapter 10, chapter 11, and on this day, that right there, all of that was over, kaput, done. It ain't nothing that's going to affect me anymore. It's not nothing that's going to get me down. It's not nothing. No, it's nothing anymore. It's all good. I have walked away. I have stepped over that threshold. And you know what? I got my mojo working. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. Even though we like the rain. Okay? I do. I like rain. Rain is nice. We need rain, but they don't mean rain in that song. What they mean is gloom and doom and grief, and people want to give you grief. And so that's something for y'all to think about. Okay. Now, am I doing a group ritual? No, I'm focusing on working with my individual clients. Okay, is what I'm working on. But we may have a group for Lanasa, for llamas. Okay, we may have a group for that, and that's on August the 1st. Okay, so and I'm getting my llamas altar set up early. Okay, so I'm working on that. Really, it's not that difficult. Corn and corn dolls and wheat and stuff like that. And there's some really beautiful sage sticks. Okay, there's some really beautiful sage sticks. Hold on, y'all. There's some really nice sage sticks that they're selling on Etsy, and I want to get some of those. And just to really support some of the witchy businesses too. Um, I've been in the habit since the pandemic of, because it's been convenient. I've been in the habit of, just ordering things from Amazon. And I'd like to not do that, every now and then supporting, small businesses and stuff. So, sorry, I'm putting some clothes in the dryer. And did I put two dryer sheets in there? I think oh, hold on a second, y'all. Yeah, I put two of them in there. And you know what? As soon as I opened it up, one of them fell out. Good. Yep. I put two dryer sheets in there. Oh, no, no, no. I ain't trying to be itchy. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Boy, that messed my skin all the way up. I be itching and scratching. See, and it's crazy because the extra one just flew out of there. Like stuff like that has been happening, y'all. It's very weird and strange. When I opened up my dryer, the extra sheet just kind of fell out. It just kind of floated out. Ain't that weird? So I'm gonna get the llamas altar set up and everything, and we'll do some. We'll. But see, the thing of it is about the solstices is that um, you want to start early. You want to start early, like at least 2 weeks in advance. And the way I like to put up my solstice altars uh, about 2 weeks in advance, and then have them set up until the next solstice, which the next one after that will be the fall equinox. Okay. Which, oh God, that's like literally my favorite time of the year is the fall. It really is. So, anyway, I didn't mean to get to talking about solstices and stuff like that. We'll talk about that later. But, you know, um, so I want you guys to really, really, really apply yourselves on releasing and letting go. Um, I've been thinking about certain rituals, and Spirit has been putting it together in my head as far as, the actual releasing and letting go. And honestly, I did a witch's bottle at about 5 o'clock this morning. I did a witch bottle for releasing and letting go. Okay. So that would be a good thing to do. And witch bottles can be so pretty, especially if you adorn them and you decorate them. They are an excellent. I love witch bottles. They're so pretty. So that's pretty much what I wanted to talk to you guys about. I hope that y'all enjoyed this discussion and I was able to inspire y'all. I am a witch. So I don't just believe in saying that you're going to do it. I believe in doing the work. Because I think that a lot of the stuff that's happening to people is spiritual, is happening in the spirit realm. And I believe that when we do work in the physical, that you're bringing it into the physical reality so that you can manifest. Okay. So, anyway, y'all have any questions? If y'all don't have any questions, I think Baron Samedi is good. I think that he's definitely good for, not okay. So when we think about people that don't like us or people that are supposed to be our enemies, from what I'm getting, it's all about asking for protection from them because they may do some outlandish things, you know what I'm saying, that they mean to intentionally do harm to you. But I think it's also about releasing them and letting them go as well. Because, I mean, obviously you want your spirits to watch them. You want them to, to where they're not harming you. But, when we talk about destruction of enemies, I always say you ain't got to die. You just got to get the heck on away from here. Right? Just go, just, be erased from my sight. That's what more is there to say about that? And I don't want to see them. I don't, because a lot of y'all have that third eye and y'all are empathic and you can see them and feel them. Like even when I didn't feel that today though, but like several months ago I would go live and I would just see this snarling evil just like yeah, and I didn't feel that this time. And it is very awkward. It's very awkward. It's like, wow, you again. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's pretty much what we're working on over here. And so if you feel like you need to let go of something, it's nothing wrong with that. I mean, what's the point in you having a belief in God or either your deities or your ancestors if you don't actually believe that they're going to protect you from these people? Like you don't have to necessarily be watching them or paying attention to them or I've been saying that for years, and just live your life. Make them 0.1% of your life, right? Because then it will become your life. Then they'll be able to interfere with your life. Okay. And then also another thing, believe it or not, Cancer energy, the reason why we are symbolized by the 6 and the 9, believe it or not, that is a balancing symbol. 6 9 is balance. Okay. Almost the same as the Libra. It's about balance, creating that balance in your life. Okay. So that's going to be another thing that you can connect with at this moment, and then in the days leading up to that, write down your goals, write down the things that you want to do. See, this is why whenever y'all schedule y'all readings and stuff, I always tell y'all, some of y'all already have y'all questions written down. You can write down your questions, and that way you won't forget. But a lot of y'all be so chaotic and confused, you just be like, I don't know what I need. Y'all be like, Jamila, just tell me what message the spirit have for me. What do I need to know? You know what I'm saying? It's uh and then the good thing about it, because they I kind of believe in that too. I kind of believe in that too, that negative, that energy cannot be killed. It can only be transmuted, or you know what I'm saying? It can only be changed. Energy doesn't die. But I believe that some of these spirits, when you're dealing with spirits, yes, you can kill a spirit. You can. And some spirits do it. Now, last night I had mentioned to y'all that I was working with Saint Raphael to heal some of the spirits that were around me. And yeah, you can ask for Saint Raphael to heal those spirits so that they can move on. But some of these really malevolent, malevolent ones, think of it as like that that movie The Ring. Y'all remember The Ring? That's a good movie. And y'all remember how Samaria, it just wasn't no change in her. She just was gonna be evil. And a lot of people tried to help her. They were trying to, but she just was evil. Right. In the last one, in the last ring, I think they called it The Ring. I think it's The Ring Part 4. They introduced us to her father and how she was created, and her mother, and we saw like how she, who her real parents were. It was a trip. But think of it as that, sometimes if it's a malevolent spirit, I wouldn't want to meet that little girl. Mm-mm. Not, no. Give her to God or something. You know what I'm saying? But it's kind of like that when it comes to some of these spirits. But I do believe that God does protect us from really bad, malevolent spirits like Samaria. I really do. I think He does. I think God does protect us because as I was thinking about that one day when I was watching that movie, I'm like, wow, some wet, drippy girl comes out of a well and comes into your living room and just kills you. Like, that's crazy. God loves us because that doesn't happen. Okay. Because it could be worse. Here's what I feel about the world. Even though it's pretty bad, it could be worse. Okay. Let's just put it like that. It could be worse. Think about how much worse it could be. And then just kind of go from there. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm gonna get some corn dolls, or I'll probably make some and get me some. I'm a set up my Lanasa altar very soon, and I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do it around my fireplace. Is how I've been doing it, and I think scarecrows too. I think the scarecrow is a part of llamas as well. So I'll be doing that, and you guys can sub to the Witch's Broom channel, or either this channel or both, and you can also follow me on TikTok. Okay. So anyway, I hope that this helped you guys. Don't ever, 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 ever give up on your dreams, whether or not it's a dream house. You know what's crazy is that there's a lot of you that have money, but you still can't get a house. And I've been meaning to talk to y'all about that. Did y'all know that you can fix your credit with magic, with witchcraft? Because a lot of y'all want your dream home and you do have the money for the down payment, but your credit is bad. And you definitely got to have good credit to, you may be able to get away with renting, but even a lot of these landlords. So that's something that I've been working with my clients on. A lot of people have the money, but they just don't have the credit, or somehow you guys will go and apply for these houses and you don't get approved, or you start to try to do that and you start having a lot of chaos. And I really feel bad for a lot of my peeps that are over in the California area. Y'all need to move, get out of California. It's too expensive to live there, especially y'all with children. It ain't even a good environment for children in a lot of the areas in California. I was listening to Tupac last night, the remix to California Love. So anyway, y'all have a good one. I will see y'all later. Hit that thumbs up, follow, like, share, and I'll talk to y'all later. Okay? Don't let nobody, don't ever let nobody destroy your dreams in life, is what I was trying to say. Don't ever let nobody destroy your dreams and aspirations in life. Okay? Now, if your dream and aspirations is to kill up a bunch of people and destroy a family, then no, you need to have better dreams. But if you just dream of a farmhouse, or or you just want, don't ever give up on that. Soon as you start to give up, get some help. Because that dream is your vision. And that vision will come true. Okay, you just gotta learn how to beat that evil eye, which has been very perplexing to people for a very long time. And I believe that it has a lot to do with you, the evil eye. Okay? Your perception and what you see and what is real to you. Okay? All right, y'all. I will see y'all later. Y'all have a good one. Love y'all. Bye.